Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Noise and welcome back to Project Ozone. So last time we started setting up this ME system, and between episodes I cleaned up this room a little bit, expanded a little bit farther. We are going to work a little bit more with ME today, but for the most part we have some other things that I want to do, so let's get right into this. We also made the imaginary time block, which is going to make farming amazing, except I'm not quite ready to use that yet. Basically, the imaginary time block speeds up growth ticks for plants. We're going to want to use that to supercharge all of our magical crops. And we're going to expand that way to get that. But there is a quest line in the book, which, by the way, we unlocked some more quests, and we have a couple quests ready to claim in the End Omega. But I want to unlock this, the seeds quest, which is just getting all of the magical crop seeds. Let's go ahead and claim these. Nothing too major there. But yeah, so trying to get all of the magical crops stuff done, I did go ahead and look, and I've tried to figure out what unlocks those, and turns out it's Botania. So we're going to have to get into Botania, and we're going to have to get to Terra Steel in order to unlock all of that stuff. So that's what we're going to be working towards today. Let's put the greater reward bag. Oh hey, I forgot to open the reward bags last time. We will do that today. In fact, let's go ahead and do that right now. We're going to do quests, so we'll wait. And hopefully not forget this time. Whoops. So today, let's get into... I want to do a few more things with ME. So what I want is ME glass cables. We're going to want, I believe, we're going to want some wool. And we're going to want some redstone and glowstone. Because we're going to make a couple more ME cables. I was making some tartarite. I have a new shovel, a tartarite shovel, just because it was a lot faster to dig out that area. We've made tartarite before, it's just Atlars and adamantite. I had a little bit, but now we have it in the transmutation table. So let's get... see, applied energistics. We want to make some of these other cables. So if we make a covered cable, it's just the... Oh no, I crashed. Alright, that was a crash. So not going to shift click. So anyways, let's make some covered cables. And we can learn that, and then what I want to do is I want to take these covered cables and we can make the dense cable. So it's 4 with a glowstone and a redstone, just like so, and then we can learn those as well. The reason why I want to do all this is these basic channel cables. I also want to make smart cables, so let's get covered. And how do I make the smart cables again? I can't remember. It's been a while, so let's see. Wait, looks. Alright, it's just glowstone, redstone. And basically, I'll show off what all of this is. In case you're not familiar with applied energistics, let's grab some ME glass cables and we'll come down here. By the way, I did clean up the power line. The power line comes across like so and then goes down and in, and then it goes around to where the controller is. I thought that'd be the easiest way to do that. Looks nice too, so that helps. But basically we're gonna want some dense cables. So this can store 32 channels. If we take a look at the smart cable, this can store 8 channels. So what that means is, with applied energistics, everything is channels. The ME controller sends out 32 channels on each side. So I could hook 32 things up to this, 32 things up to this, and 32 things up to this. We're not going to need quite that much, but overkill. We have this plugged in. Now we have one channel. And then we're going to take this around. It looks terrible, but oh well. Actually don't want this right now. So let's... Then I don't need 32 channels coming off of that. So let's also break this. Let's actually do that because I don't like that glass breaking noise. But we're going to do something like this. And over here is going to be the molecular assemblers and the other things, the molecular assemblers and interfaces to do auto crafting. We're also going to have some of the CPUs over here as well. So we'll probably want a few more of that stuff, but we'll get all of that set up fairly quickly. So one thing I also forgot to mention, I was looking through my chest and I found a 4,000K storage just lying. I got it from a quest reward or something, I think. But we will get more ME drives. We want 7 of those. We'll do 4 for now. Let's do 3 for now. And then we're gonna want storage. We can get a stack of those. And unfortunately, if we want to make anything bigger, we're gonna have to take these 64Ks. We're gonna have to craft the storage out of it, and we can come down here and basically just do 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, we can break these. Take these guys and put them here. And then if we take housings, and we can put 64Ks and all this stuff, and everything will be nice and neat. So just fill up that with the rest, and now we're gonna do the long, arduous popping these out so that we can get the components. And yeah, that'll pretty much be it for what we need right now. So next thing I want to do, we have plenty of storage. I will put this stuff in the ME system later. I'm probably going to go through a lot of the ores and break those down and smelt them up. I'm not gonna change the crushed into the dust. I'm just gonna put sand and all that. Any actual ores we'll just put in the ME system for right now, just in case we ever actually uses. Are we ever gonna need that? We might. So it might be good to keep some ores. But on the other hand, I can go get more. I can always go get more. The mining age is right over there. So yeah, I'm gonna break down all the stuff. I'm gonna try to anyways between episodes. So we need to get a couple more things. So let's get crafting coprocessors. Let's get like a few of those. A few storage. We're gonna want a lot of these right now, but let's see, what else are we gonna want? We're gonna want some interfaces. Let's get a stack of those, and then the molecular assemblers. Get a stack of those, and we're gonna want more dense cable. And I have normal glass cable. So what we're gonna do now is set up auto crafting. So I guess right here we can do a couple processors. Let's see. The problem with this is just the amount of space I have. So we're gonna want to bring this guy around. I'm terrible at setting this kind of stuff up. Honestly, I almost need to put this into the ceiling. I could do that, but I don't want to. So each interface can have as many assemblers as we want. Let's do something like this. And unfortunately we need to connect cables to all of them. Actually, so 3. That is still 3. That's still 3. I mean, is this device online? In which case, what we can do is something like this. I don't know if all of these are going to work. Let's find out. So do something like that. We'll see. Let's go see how many interfaces we can see. We have how many down here? We have 4. If this works, then that's great. But if not, so if we look here, there's one more interface terminal. So we need an interface illuminated panel. And there was one other thing, I can't remember what it was now. Engineering processor. So let's see if this is the last thing I want. I was in the other one, wasn't I? Yep. So let's just do a shift click. And we'll put like so. No, I want you to face me. I want to be able to see it. Alright, I think that's... Yeah, so I can see all 4 of them. Cool, that worked. Next we're going to want a couple more processors. So let's do... What we're going to do is something like this. And we'll do a few more of those on this wall. And we can just bring normal cable over here. So we should have... Let's do one more. Purple on the bottom, then like that. So cool. We can add a couple more interfaces if we need to, but right now that is going to do plenty for us. So I can start doing auto crafting, which is really nice, but we're not going to really have anything to auto craft at this point. So what I want to do is take a look at some quests. This is going to be fun because, well, we need to do a lot of different things. I'm going to go ahead and store the crescent hammer in there because I use it so often. If we take a look at our quest in the beginning alpha, we need to make this humongous storage unit. We need to make 10 of them actually. Now if we take a look at the storage, this requires a gigantic storage component that is EMCable, but it's made from stuff that isn't. However, 64Ks are close. So what we can do, we have 33 64Ks. If we want to upgrade these to the next one, we need, let's see, it looks like we're going to need just glowstone, engineering processors, and logic. So let's get some processors. Let's get a stack of each, and let's get like a bunch of glowstone. That'll be enough. So I believe it's like this, and then we can just do this and get the next tier. and the next here. And we have one of those, so we need more 64Ks, but we can get those easily from the crafting storage. So if we do 33 more, I'm gonna try to keep it in threes just to make it better for the numbers. So we have two of those. I believe the next one is the one we need. So I need one more of these, which means I need two more of these, which means I need a total of 6 of these. So I need 5 more. So I need 15. My math should be right, hopefully. We'll just fill those in. And there we go. We have the gigantic storage unit now. We can learn it. And now we need 10 of them. And that took off like so much of our EMC. But luckily there it's all back. And now we need housings. So we just need to have 10 of these. Oh, you can't make them because you need the advanced housings. Yeah, the advanced storage housing, which is a little bit different. So in order to make that, we need some diamonds, some fluix dust, and some glass. So diamonds, fluix dust, and some quartz glass. And so it was like this. Make 16 of those, why not? And we can make 10 of those. And then that's it. We can claim our reward. And then we can do, I think we should, yeah, we can pop those out. So that we can get all of our EMC back. Because I don't really care about having this storage. We don't need that much storage. To be perfectly honest, it's a little bit overkill, even more so than what we have been doing with overkilling everything. But if we ever need to make more, if we ever want to make them, we can. So let's put all that stuff away, and we'll put the reward bags in there. And okay, so one thing, we can finish all of this stuff, plus the heart canisters. We need more hearts for that though. So I think what we will go ahead and do is go to Botania, and we'll start completing quests here. So the next thing we want to do is make nightshades and mana spreaders. So let's get our petal apothecary, set it out here. Actually, if I put it on top of this, no. But I might be able to pipe. Let's get fluid duct, I guess. Let's see, what is something we can use that would be easy enough? Ender.io has really nice stuff. That would be the fluid conduits, pressurized fluid conduits. Can we make this yet? Conduit binder, gravel and clay, and some sand. Let's go ahead and make some conduit binder, and we'll make a few of the Ender.io stuff. So we need the binder compound. Go ahead, learn that. Fly over here, we'll smelt that up real quick and give us a whole bunch of binder. We'll learn that as well. And then we need, for the fluid conduits, we need fuse quartz. So nothing too difficult. And I'll go ahead and learn that. And we'll want our crescent hammer. So let's take the crescent hammer and we'll put the watering can in there. So what I want to do, let's go ahead and just pick this guy up. We're going to come over here to do all of this stuff. So let's put him there. I don't think just putting that will fill it up. Nope. But I do believe you can pump water in. No? I swore you could, but evidently not. Oh well. We can just put that there and we'll get a bucket. And that'll be good enough. So we need to make the flowers, the nightshades. So nightshades are black, purple, and gray petals. We need 4 of them. So we need 4 black, 4 gray, and let's grab this. Botania stuff. Botania is usually pretty fun. Are the flowers in here? No. So let's... There they all are. So we need 2 black. So we need 4 black flowers. We need 2 gray and 2 purple. And then we just need some seeds. And we'll come over here. And this will not take long. So just drop in. Drop in. And Q. And then the nice thing is we can right click Q, right click Q, and right click Q. So there is our 4 nightshades. And then we need 2 mana spreaders. Okay, this isn't going to be too bad. We need to get... So I believe mana spreaders are the living wood with gold. We need something. We need an arcane prism. Alright, so what's this? Arcane gems, which is these aura crystals. Alright, looks like we have to do a little bit of aura cascade in order to get into this. So we need aura crystals. Aura crystals. Alright, so looks like the dyes surrounded by white crystals, and then the white crystals are gold nuggets surrounding iron. So we'll just go ahead and make one of these. We'll learn that, and then we need to get just a bunch of the crystals. So green, we need dye. See, purple dye, orange dye, yellow, red. Alright, let's go ahead and make some of these. So there's purple, violet, whatever. There's orange, red, yellow. We need ink sac. We need cactus green. We need lapis. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll have all 8 here in a second. So green, black, and blue. So there's all 8. Let's go ahead and learn these. And then we need so let's just make sure that all the ore crystals are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we need the gems. No, we need the ingots next, which need to go around promethium. All right. Do we know promethium yet? No. So let's see if we have some promethium. We do. We'll go ahead and go smelt this up. We'll learn it, and then everything will be nice and neat. So promethium. This is a metallurgy metal. It's not super useful, but promethium. We'll get a bunch. I need one more violet. So we do yellow, violet, red, blue. These ingots are really pretty, but oh my god, this is kind of annoying. Green, orange, and black. We'll go ahead and learn all of these. And then the next thing, I wish there was an easier way to learn everything. And the next thing is we need the gems, which are a bunch of those around amadrine. Alright, so let's just do that. So amadrine, how do you spell that? Okay, so we don't have it, but again, we probably have it in here. It's kind of a, let's amber. We do not have it, which means it's probably a alloy. So how do we get the dust? No. So how do we get this? It is platinum and calendrite. So calendrite we have a little bit of, and we have some platinum. I need to fix that. I believe shiny is also considered platinum, but let's see. Here's some platinum. Alright, and what we can do, so we could just throw those in the smeltery and get the calendrite, but I want to have the ingots as well, so let's learn them. And then we'll throw them in here to get the amadrine. So let's see, let's get the rest of the stuff for the prism. Not for the prism, for the the thing that we're making, the mana spreader. There we go. So petal, just throw that in there. Yeah, this is where I found the storage. We have fluid and gas storage as well, but I don't really care about those. So let's see, we have a petal, we need some living wood. What was that? Oh, slag. We'll need some living wood. We don't need the promethium anymore, but we're gonna need the ore crystal ingots. Let's do all 8. We should, that looks like amadrine. We have 2 ingots, so let's grab those. And we'll get these crystals, and we'll have a bunch of stuff from Ore Cascade all completed. We'll just have to kind of get into that mod later. There's a few things from that mod that we're going to need for some high level stuff. That is where, so if we look at Ore Cascade, That is where all of this angel steel comes from, which, how to make that, I'm not entirely sure. It's probably in the Encyclopedia Aura. But anyways, let's do this. We'll make a whole bunch of the crystals, because why not? There's no reason not to, so... And again, they're really pretty. I keep going... Oh my god. I keep messing this up. Alright, there we go. Don't stop clicking until everything is done. Alright, so... let's go ahead and make the prism. We're going to need brass. Alright, do I have brass? I have aluminum brass. I don't have brass. Brass is made from copper and nickel? Zinc. Copper and zinc. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Copper we should have in here. And then zinc we don't, so let's smelt up the zinc ore. We will learn it. And then usage. If we grind them together, let's see, how's the only ways to make brass is from the dust. It looks like, which we can get the dust from the two dusts of zinc and copper. So we'll just come over here. We'll pulverize both of these. We will get some brass dust and then smelt that up and get some brass. Nothing too difficult. So I guess I could have just kept that one because that's all I need. Oh, that doesn't shift click. I mean, it's still brass, so blue, red, purple. Green, black. This better work. And then yellow, white, red, or orange. Yellow, white, orange. It doesn't. So we need to get brass from metallurgy, which let's see. I want to see something because I forgot about this. So that's brass from metallurgy. If we use this, let's induction smelter. Let's try the alloy smelter. A little slower, but let's see if this works to get us metallurgy. Perfect. That's what we needed. So we'll learn this one as well. And then there we go. Arcane prism. We'll learn that. We'll deposit all of these. And then we should be able to do that, and petal. And there's the mana spreader. So we need one more. So let's get another prism. And let's grab the other petal. Nothing too difficult. So there's both the prisms, both the spreaders. We're going to get some endo flames and reward bag. So reward bag goes in there. That goes in there, as well as that. And we have pool of mana. So we need to get a mana pool. This should... Why am I looking up mana pool? I want to get living rock. So it should just be living rock to get this. Yep, mana pool. We can learn that. And that's it. Cool. We're going to get some Black Lotus, which is really nice. Plus reward bag. And let's see. We're going to need to make the runic altar. So we're going to need some more stuff. I wish those had EMC. So let's come over here. let's actually grab some dirt. We're going to want a decent amount of dirt right now, and what we'll do is we will set up just kind of a basic little area for all of this Botania stuff. So something like this. We'll put our mana spreader down. I need my living wood wand. Is it in here by chance? Nope. But I should keep it in there. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Living wood wand. I need that. And it's going to be a pain to find. I'm positive I've made one. We have a decent amount of the Black Lotus. That's not enough for what I'm going to need to do with them, but do I really not have a living wand of the forest? Let's do it this way. I have that wand. Do we have wand of the forest? Nope. And nope. Alright, so I never actually made one. So let's get some living wood twigs. We need 3 of these. And then whatever colors of petals we want, let's just do blue. Just something like that. And that'll give us the wand of the forest. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant down the Indo Flames. Like so. And they all should be attached to this mana spreader. I'm not really going to go detailed on Botania, but then we just attach that to the mana pool. And let's grab some coal. Let's actually do coal blocks. And we just need to get a little bit of mana. So we'll do something like that. These guys will eat anything that is available in a furnace. This takes the mana that these guys produce and puts it in the mana pool. And then if you have these Black Lotuses, you can throw them in a mana pool and get a bunch more mana. Is Black Lotuses in this? They are, but I don't know how to get them. They're typically dungeon loot, so we might be able to get them in like fighting stuff, but let's grab I already have a mana pearl. I need to get a diamond, mana diamond, and let's also get a diamond chest, just to store basically all the Botania stuff over here. We don't need the day blooms or any of that stuff right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. But let's throw the diamond in here. We'll get the mana diamond. We need 4 and 8 of those. Luckily, they're EMCable, so just get a bunch. Make this happy, and then we need a runic altar, which is more living rock. I believe it's 5. Because I believe it's something like this. Yep. So there's a runic altar. We can EMC that. And there's that quest. So luckily most of Botania is EMCable. If that wasn't the case, it would be a pain. But this wants us to start making runes. That's going to be a little bit more mana than we have right now. We can make the hydrangeas. These guys produce power mana from water. So mana powder, blue, and cyan. We need 4 of them. So we need 4 of each. And we will do basically what we've done before. Let's get the water bucket. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we need some mana powder. So let's just get like gunpowder. Let's grab a bit. I don't know if this is EMCable, but it's also really, really cheap. It's not. So let's get as much as we can. And we need just 4. We'll put the rest in there. Let's do this. And once again, right click Q, right click Q, right click Q. So there's all 4 of the hydrangeas. So that will be another quest. And then it wants us to make mana steel. Do we already have mana steel? We do. So that's an easy quest. So yeah, just doing a lot of this stuff it's just a matter of getting the stuff we need and calling it a day. So we'll put the runic altar. We'll put it right here. Let's grab the other mana spreader. We'll put that there. Since the mana spreader is next to this mana pool, it'll try to use this, and we'll just do that to get power to the runic altar. So pretty basic Botania, but the next thing it wants us to do is jaded amaranthus. Let's see how bad that is. Jaded requires a rune, so we're not going to be able to make that quite yet. We need to do the runic altar stuff, and honestly I just need to get more mana somehow, but this is what we need to get to. It's not too bad to do, but I don't remember if Terra Steel is not EMCable, but it does have a crop. So once we get 4 Terra Steel, we can get infinite Terra Steel. So let's go ahead, and I think I'm going to stop for this episode. I think what I'll want to do is just kind of keep feeding this coal blocks and getting more mana, so that next time we can kind of just bust through all of the runes. Some of these runes are not too bad, but I believe all of them are EMCable. No, they're not. Never mind, they're not EMCable at all, but they're also pretty easy to make. Everything involved is EMCable. So let us go ahead and start opening some of these reward bags. So we have 3 basics. Let's just let's grab all of them. So 3 basics. We have filler redstone engine. I believe those are EMCable. Some dolls. Nothing too great, but a lot of EMC, so that's cool. Other than the aerial faith plate. We'll put that in there. Next is the good. So we have 4, some bacon, some reliquary stuff, elevator walrus, and more stuff. Let's get a chisel. We will chisel these into the standards, and then dump them in here. Frozen cores, all that stuff. And we'll put the rest of the stuff in here. So those were kind of meh. Some of the things we haven't seen before, but we have greater fantasy blocks, more dolls, a bunch of like tree stuff, and some glasses. Alright, we didn't have some of those things, so that's kind of cool, but I haven't seen many of those rewards. Let's throw that stuff in there. We have epic dense nether salt ore. I mean, is this useful for something? I mean, it's going to give us a lot of nether salts, which is also going to give us a lot of salt ore, or just salt in general, which I don't think is terribly useful, so that's kind of cool, but whatever. Tesseract frame, that's nice. Printing press stuff. Alchemical bags. I do believe that these are storable, and they're also infinitely storable. They can hold themselves. So it's like the golden bag that I have, except a little bit better. But let's throw anything we can in there. And I'll throw this stuff in there. Alright, so we have 3 legendaries. Oh, wow. So that's resin energy. So that's thermal expansion storage, energy storage. That's the mechanism. That is Ender IO, and that is quantum flux. So that's really cool. We got a heart and some molten glass. Yeah, alright. We'll put that in there, put the heart in there. That does not, wait, no, that has EMC. That doesn't. Cool. So there's more EMC. But I think that is going to be it for this episode. We got a lot of the Botania stuff done. We got some of it done. The biggest thing is we need to get more mana, and once we get more mana, then I won't have any problems finishing Botania, because once we get to Terra Steel and I can start growing it with magical crops, then there's not going to be a problem. But until that point, we're going to have to do a lot of waiting for mana. So I'm going to get more mana off camera, and then next time we are going to try to finish up most, if not all, of Botania, and start looking at some other crops and finishing up whatever quests we can. We're almost done in this section. One thing that we're going to have to do is get more hearts. I'll probably just kill some withers, and we're going to have to kill the Gaia Guardian, which is the boss from Botania. We're going to have to kill the Gaia Guardian a couple times. Nothing too difficult with that, though. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!